afternoon, Bulldogs. I'm meteorologist James Bryant with your forecast for the rest of today and going into the weekend. Right now, it's pretty beautiful out there. Temperatures in the upper 80s and lower 90s. We're at 91 here in Starkville, as well as Columbus. But here's the good news. You see these lighter colors on this moisture map. We do have all that moisture is kind of shunted to the south now, which is giving us some drier air. So it's not quite as humid as you're headed to class. All the tropical moisture is off into the Atlantic and Gulf with those tropical systems. For the rest of your day, we could see an isolated shower going towards the 5 o'clock hour. Our high today is going to be 95 degrees, dropping down to 85 by later this evening. It's going to be a lot nicer here. We're coming up, going through the next 24 hours. That cold front's going to make its way south. And going into Friday morning, 73 degrees, and it's not going to be a humid 73 degrees. There goes Hermine off to the southeast of us, not really going to have an effect on our weather, but we'll have more on that in a second. Saturday by game time, look at that, temperature 89 by the fourth quarter. Man, that's going to feel really great on Saturday if you're headed out to the MSU versus South Alabama game. And going into the weekend, our temperatures are actually going to be a little cooler than they've been this past week. So if you're headed out to the game on Saturday, 84 degrees, going to be warm, low 90s by the fourth quarter with a light wind. Bring the sunscreen because that is going to be the biggest threat that you'll deal with weather-wise. Out in the tropics, Tropical Depression 8 has finally weakened. It's really going to do nothing else. Hurricane Gaston is now weakening and moving into the North Atlantic, but those aren't the ones we're really concerned about. We're concerned about Tropical Storm Hermine. Winds are now at 65 miles per hour. Could make landfall just south of Tallahassee, Florida, as a Category 1 hurricane with winds of 70, 75 miles per hour. Tonight, 68, another warm night, our last humid night before the drier air really filters in for the weekend. Going in through the weekend, temperatures are really going to start to warm back up by Monday, going into Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and our rain chances could come back by the middle of next week.